Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. Now, this video is exciting. I've been waiting for this. I'm currently in Wickes car park. I was going to take you into Wickes, but I forgot. Just bought some stuff. Bought some sanding discs. You can't just buy 120 grit sanding discs. You have to buy an assorted pack. Like, I'm not going to sand the box with 60 grit, for God's sake. Just wanted 120, but never mind. Got assorted. There's 4 of them. Hopefully that's enough. You do go through them. It's a big box, I know. But when you're painting your van, you tend to paint, well, you paint the back. And you paint all around the cab, and you also tend to paint the roof as well. I do, at least. Whereas I'm not painting the roof on this because it's fiberglass and clear and there's no point, and solar panels are already up there. And I'm not painting the back because it's wood, and I'm not painting the cab because it's already painted. So I've only got 2 sides and the Luton box to actually do on this. And then I bought this cool kit, right? It was like £2 more expensive than the Halfords one, and it came with a roll of masking tape. And if you want actual frog tape, which I was going to buy because I do like frog tape, it is good stuff. So that's £7, 6 quid I think. So saved myself 6 quid there because £2 extra, and I got the masking tape and 2 brushes and 2 big rollers. Yes, I'm doing this with a big roller, and I'm somehow going to have to do it up the ladder while painting. So that's going to be interesting, that is. We've got step ladders as well that don't have to lean up against the van, and then I've got my ladder which can go right to the top. So we'll have to work around that and see what happens. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's get back to my dad's. I haven't actually been there yet. I stayed somewhere last night, just down the road. A little spot I haven't stayed at for a while actually. It was rather nice. So, as I say, we'll get to my dad's and then we'll start sanding the box straight away because it's a lovely day today and tomorrow it's going to be raining. So I want to get 1 coat on and dried today. And then Saturday it's going to be cloudy, but not, it's going to be dry basically. And I want to do 1 coat first in the morning and then another one in the afternoon, and hopefully it dries before it kind of showery. It's not raining, it's showery on Sunday, so it's not as bad. But I've also got grandparents stuff coming over, so I need it kind of done by then anyway. But if not, I might be able to do Monday, but it's a bit tight because I've got to work on Tuesday, so I'd rather leave Monday. So yeah, I'll see you guys at my dad's. Hello everyone, we're here. So, there's been some modifications. Anyone missing Lenny? He's got an L plate on now. My brother's learning in him. Lots of people keep asking how Lenny's doing, if I sold him. No, is the answer. I'm too attached to vehicles to sell them. I couldn't possibly. Lenny is a keeper. Once my brother's learnt in him, I'm going to strip all the seats out apart from the driver's one and properly convert him, a bit like Sheila the Aguila's done. Although they've got a passenger seat because they got 2 people. But I don't need that because there's only me. A little ramp has been made since I've been gone. But yeah, today's job, paint the box. It's gonna be exciting. So it's an absolutely lovely day. It's always like a mini microclimate down here because we're next to the canal and there's so many trees that you only get bits of sun here and there, like here, but not there. So you ends up quite damp and cold here. So nice in the summer because it's a bit cooler here, but yeah, in the kind of spring and autumn time it's like you want to make the most of the sun. But yeah, it's warm enough to definitely paint the box, and yeah, we'll definitely get 1 coat on today. It's been repainted at one point and some bits are flaking away, so it's feather off all that, key the whole box. Technically, yeah, key not sand is the key word. And then paint the main majority of it green. All of this is going black, just to match like the water filler and vents and stuff. And this is going to go, well, this is black, but it needs another coat. And around the cab and stuff, where there's basically any coving in the edge of the roof and the solar panels, it's all going to be black. So it's just going to be green, black with a grey and black cab, and it's going to look really smart. I cannot wait. So I say, let's just crack on. Okay, so the worst job is over. She's now sanded, as you can see. It is quite obvious that she's sanded. Yeah, this bit is a bit annoying. These cracks up here are a bit annoying. But okay. Some people go for that perfect, you know, shiny finish, and even trying to get a really nice finish. Like my mum's got a really nice van, but this is her car and stuff, and it does look nice. But like this is, I like a tatty old wagon, you know. I mean, this bit of rust is coming back through, and I don't mind it as long as it's under control, you know, because it almost appeals less to, you know, people that want to steal vehicles. You go, ah, that's a tatty old van, I ain't gonna go near that. So yeah, that's the idea. So it doesn't really matter if, like, you know, I've got the bubbliness on the other side of the van and stuff. It doesn't really matter. So one thing I want to show you guys quickly is if you have a look at where I've sanded and stuff. Look, that's the fiberglass, then blue, then turquoise, and then blue. So Rose was like this really turquoisey, greeny, blue, weird colour. Look at that. At one point, I could not imagine that, but she was originally blue because, as I said, I found some duplicates. But yeah, someone painted her like a turquoise once. So yeah, I'm now going to get a rag and wipe all the sanding dust off so the paint has something to stick to other than dust, and then I'll skip filming that stage because that's boring, and then we'll get on to painting the van. Okay, so just so you guys know, sorry, that was probably pointing down there, sorry. So just so you know, this is thinners that I bought from GSF, and they're bloody good stuff. Proper paint like this and the chassis paint, when it sets, this will unset it in a brush. This will save any brush. I've not had it not save a brush yet. Even if you leave it a week, it will still thin it down and clean out the brush. It won't be as good as new, but it will clean it out. So yeah, this is proper. What I do is 1 to 5 mix, so not very much thinners at all. I do usually have a little varnish tin, but I was looking for it and I can't find it, so I'm just going to do it by eye. Which does mean it could be a bit uneven as I do the different mixes, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, as I've said. Just, yeah. But yeah, in that tin was a load of bits, so yeah, I'm not mixing it in that tin anymore. There's still a bit in there, but yeah. But in the little corner I've done, it's already looking great, apart from all the bits that came out of that tin. So yeah, 1 to 5, so 1 part thinners and 4 parts paint. If you get a little jar or something, 4 parts paint, 1 part thinners. That's what I usually do. So I thought I'd give you a few tips on putting the paint onto the van using the roller. The best way I found is to get quite a lot on, not too much, onto the roller, and then spread it out as far as you can, so cover a big area, and spread it in all sorts of different directions, just across diagonally. And then once you got that, then just go up and down and kind of work it in and get the pattern, and then kind of fill in any. I usually do a square because I like knowing where I am, and then just go up and down and slowly make your hand lighter until you're not even pressing on the roller, and the roller is just rolling up and down the paint, and that way you won't get any roller lines in the paint afterwards. Look at that. Look at it. She looks awesome. Got to get rid of that blue though. But because it's drying so fast, I might do that today, you know. Although the only issue I have with doing that today is that obviously I didn't mask it, because I can just do that and then I'll mask the green. But yeah, so I might not do that. I might paint the dash instead. I'll show you that if I do that, because it's 3:30. But yeah, I could take the dash apart, mask a few bits off in there and paint that. But overall, look at that. Looking bloody smart. I love it. I love it. Yeah, she's looking really nice. So yeah, I'll probably do the black on Saturday, because I think tomorrow, Friday, it's going to be raining. I'll check again, but every time I've checked it said rain all day. Saturday's just cloudy, so I'll get the second coat on and then I'll get the black done. But if I get the dash done today, then that's one other thing out of the way. So for those that might want to do this at home, don't follow my instructions, but this is the paint I'm using. I'll link this down below, but I'm also going to link Emma and CJ, her blog. She wrote a blog on her painting her dash. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that down below, and that's basically what I'm following. So if you just read through that, it tells you everything you need to know. So yeah, thank you very much, Emma, for that. Painting this, I've just wiped it back with some white spirit thinners, and I think I'm ready. Well, actually, I should put some tape around the, I still haven't put tape around that, but I should put some tape around the steering wheel as well. But one thing that Emma did say, and when you think about it, there's no cars with light dashes. She picked quite a light colour. Now, light colours are nice, but yeah, they reflect in the windscreen basically. So I've gone for a dark navy blue. They had a very limited selection on, I think it was eBay, because I wanted the bigger can. They do smaller cans, and I wanted the big one, hoping that I'll get it all out of this one. That's the plan. Look at that. Just looks much smarter. Yes, I painted over both the switches and that one too, but I took the cap off that one. That one's the headlight dipper, but it doesn't work. Yeah, so it looks really nice now. Now to put that back on, which is the back of the dash, so you can't see all the cables. Good morning, everyone. So, you did miss me yesterday. Because as I said, it was raining. Here she is. It rained for most of the day. It rained for like the morning, and then it kind of showered in the afternoon, then the sun came out in the late afternoon. So I decided to do the fiberglassing. First time ever. So here's one patch. This is one of the last ones I did. This one's just a little hole. It's dead in line with this bolt hole, so we reckon it wasn't there. It fell out from all the vibrations of driving. I reckon that was like a miss hole, and then they filled it. But yeah, the filler just went through, so I fiberglassed that. I'm going to give these a light sand back, but I'm not going to get too fussed. You'll be able to see them, but I mean, look at all the bulging anyway. It's not like it really matters. As I say, I'm not after a perfect finish. This will be next week's video. CCTV cameras. So yeah, coming over here, you can see up here, I also did a bit. Because it was, there was like some of these kind of fractures and stuff where this corner's been repaired before and it started to break through basically. I've done some bits of sanding where there's this really uneven kind of bubbling in the paint, so I've just sanded some of that back where necessary. I'm not doing the whole thing because I can't be asked. Here I got a drip, so yeah, that's why I'm going to sand them, because get rid of the drip and stuff. So yeah, and then here there's this patch, so that's covering my repair panel that I did before, and then again there's another drip. Yes, okay, so that's one thing I can learn. Pile it on, but don't pile it on so much that it drips. And then up there as well, we got another patch which covers the crack that I did not long after I cut the box, and I reversed it into a tree over there. And if you look carefully, now it's been painted, I never noticed it before, but you might not be able to see it on camera, but there's a bulge there, and it's cracked in a few places. I reckon like they've cut short and scratched on like a roof or something, and it's put a gouge in, and then they filled it, and that's why it started to crack. So I've just filled those cracks with resin. I haven't done too much of an amazing job. And then up here, oh, I also did that top front right corner. But I also did this where it had also quite badly fractured here. Where you can see it's kind of light, that's a hole behind there. But yeah, that's the fiberglass. And then this is going to have the roofing paint on. It's like a bitumen based roofing paint, which is like waterproof as well. Because some of these, where the aluminium cross members come across and it starts to fold, because of its 28 years of age, and this is the roof that curves around, it's kind of put a stress point on, and the fiberglass got like hairline cracks in just at the end of the cross members. So I put some resin on the ones that I can see, but then the roofing paint and stuff, it doesn't leak, but you know, I just want to keep it together, stop it getting any worse. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my fiberglass job. I only did one layer, I know I should probably do more, but they were only like little cracks here and there. They weren't leaks or holes. Well, they were tiny little holes, but nothing major. So yeah, if I got to do it again, I've got to do it again. But I'm happy with it. So now what I'm going to do is just take the edge off these, make them nice and smooth, and then crack on painting and do the second coat. Today's a bit chilly, but it's not too cold. I think it's going to be like 12-13 degrees today, so that's okay. So yeah, I'm going to slap that second coat on, and then I'm going to touch up all the little bits of red that I did on Rosa's cab with the grey again, and any bits that just need doing I'll just go over, make her look nice again. And then once this paint's kind of set off, I've got a band practice as well, so that should give me enough time. Once that paint's set, then I'm going to mask the green and paint the black on, and that's going to be awesome. I can't wait, because it still looks kind of blue when I look at it, because you can see all that blue. But when you can't see any blue, it's just green, black and grey with a bit of red. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Right, I'm going to crack on. Don't think I'll film anything, because it's all the same stuff you've seen before. So let's see you once it's done. So, hello everyone. This is the paint that I'm using. Bostik black bituminous paint. It's for roofing and stuff. Though half the things come off already. But yeah, this should like seal any minor leaks as well. So yeah, this smells interesting. I saw it on Ash's video, an old one, old one. He was painting his van, the roof of his van. He did it in this stuff, and it stopped a few small leaks he had. He said, "I've decided not to mask this off because, yeah, cover all that blue." Excuse the voices in the background. It's quite busy today. Sun's out. People are doing things. Look at that. So smart compared to the scuffy blue. Let's get it done and I'll show you when it's done. Hello everyone. So my camera fell over and the screen's slightly broken. Damn. Yeah, don't leave the camera on that step down. Jeez, this is really disorientating. Basically the screen's rotated because it's a articulating screen. It flips and stuff when you, like the screen flips up and down depending on where the screen is, so it's always upright. Apart from it's not doing that right now, so I'm upside down on the display, so oh well. So up here it's all painted black. The awning is painted green, as you can see, so it stands out a lot less now. So check, I'm zoomed out, good. And then over here, look at her! Oh, so nice. Look, the black honestly finishes it off, like seriously. We'll go and stand over here. Look, look at that. Can you see the black? It's quite discreet, especially in this light. It took ages to paint all the black because I did all of the solar panels, I did the antenna, I did the porthole, as you can see there, and then I ended up doing that little line on the front of the box there, you can see, and that way when you look at it from a distance you get that kind of frame. The back is got black, the top, the front bit there, that bit, and then obviously the bottom bit there. It all blends in really nice. Another thing I painted just to make it all smarten up because it got a bit rusty is this back cross member back here. There you are, and that's all nice now. So yeah, if I overexpose it a bit you can see it a bit better. It's all looking really nice in there. And then from the front, excuse the box in the way, that's my new water tank. See, she looks well smart. And I've touched up all the little bits of red that were lying around that I'd touched up with the red primer before. I'd done that wheel arch because that was the new galvanised one I put on, and it when I jet washed it, it's come off, so I sanded back to the galv, keyed it up. It probably went back to steel, but it's okay because it's good Rust-Oleum paint. I touched a few bits up on the chassis and stuff, not that you can see, but I did. And then yeah, if we look from this side, you can see it just looks so smart now. Like, that is my dream van there now, with the new colour. So that's it. She's painted. So if you did like this video and you thought that it was informative, make sure you do give me a like. And if you've got any questions about painting, I think I would have done some voiceovers and stuff and the best techniques to use and stuff. And all the products and stuff used in this video will be linked down below. So if you're interested in stuff, you can check out down below. But yeah, if you've got any questions, then do feel free to drop them down in the comments and I'll answer them. And if I miss out any links, also just let me know and I'll put them in the description as well. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not, hit that bell icon as well. And I'll see you next week when I'm fitting the CCTV.